Welcome to the 48 Rules of Retirement. Today we examine retirement rule number 41. Develop a philosophy. Socrates, the famous Greek teacher and philosopher, said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Philosophy is a difficult subject. It deals with first principles, and it always starts with definitions. Over the years, it has become so frustrating that I've given up trying to define myself. First, I was led to believe that I merely was capable of thought, therefore I was. This was given credence by the fact that it was boldly stated in Latin, credo, ergo sum. When someone says authoritatively, credo, ergo sum, it's hard to dispute such forceful logic. Just as I was getting the hang of the credo, ergo sum concept with its plethora of cosmic implications, someone suddenly reversed the order and informed me that I was, therefore I thought. The first approach seemed reasonable. I think smart, therefore I am smart. I think dumb, therefore I am dumb. I don't think, therefore I am not. The second approach was equally convincing. I am, therefore I think dumb. And so on. My spouse concurred that the latter equation was actually a fairly accurate principle that could be applied to most men, that is, that we all think dumb. Next, I became convinced that I was a grilled cheese sandwich and a bowl of ice cream because someone informed me that I was what I ate. I love grilled cheese sandwiches with pickles on the side and ice cream with chocolate sauce slathered all over it. But what I really aspired to be was a pumpkin pie. I always aim high, set unrealistic goals. The "you are what you eat" philosophy enjoyed gastronomic merit. I would be content most days to be a big glob of peanut butter. I am a simple man. Again, my wife concurs with this. However, the what you eat theory contained inherent metaphysical flaws. Let's say that you go on a diet and you suddenly lose 10 pounds. Where did that part of you go? Did the 10 pounds gravitate to another incarnation of you? Does that part of you mysteriously float around in space waiting to attach to someone who thinks dumb like you? Now, some scientist who wears a white lab coat and experiments on white mice informs me that I am what I feel. This theory implies that when I'm stressed, my blood pressure zooms and my heart rate multiplies like zebra mussels. My breathing quickens and shortens like the stock market, and I succumb to all sorts of physical disorders. The reverse of the process is that if I feel at ease and happy, I will enjoy good health. Ergo, feel happy, don't worry. There's a song composed along those lines. I'm trying to stick with this philosophy, because as you age, it's important to adopt a comprehensive, long-range approach to life rather than aimlessly living one day at a time, haphazardly smelling roses. We have examined philosophical approaches to life embodied in the following statements. I think stupidly, therefore I am, therefore I think stupidly. I am a grilled cheese sandwich aspiring to become a pumpkin pie, and I feel good, therefore I am happy. You can pick the philosophy that you like the best, but I am gravitating to the feel-good approach. Here are some tips for fellow retirees to help promote the preferred feel-good approach. Before getting out of bed in the morning, remain quite still for a few moments to contemplate your day. How do you feel? A bit uneasy? No problem. The simple solution: you are retired. Return to sleep. Repeat this process as necessary. And don't listen to the radio in the morning. You will hear bad weather forecasts, disturbing news briefs about bombings, war, crime, drugs, and congested highways. It's important to set the correct tone for your day. Tune out the world. Sometimes with this process, I don't get up and out of bed until noon. The world can be so messy. You might get stuck in traffic or involved in an argument with someone, even your spouse who has been trying to get you out of bed all morning. No problem. Take deep breaths and count to a reasonable number such as 3 trillion, repeating a suitable mantra that restores your tranquility. You will immediately feel better. Let's say that you become stuck in traffic. You weren't listening to the radio because that causes stress, so you missed the emergency warning to take another route. Well, remember, you choose your response. You can sit there and stew and blame everyone else and lay on the horn, pretending it's a machine gun, or you can smoke pot and cool out. It's all about choice. One technique is to treat yourself to things that make you happy. I carry a jar of peanut butter with me anywhere I go. Another happy trick is to connect with people for meaningful interactions. There are small ads in the personal section of the newspaper to help facilitate this process. You will be surprised how many zestful people are out there willing to exercise with you, go to plays, travel, listen to music, look at etchings, whip you, spank you, etc. Yet another strategy is to keep a journal. On one side, make a list of all the people who have wronged you. On the other side, write down inventive ways in which you would like to see them suffer and perish. This will really perk you up. Cross off their names when you think they have suffered enough. This imaginative exercise gives one a terrific sense of control. Rochester's Kodak company suggested that we use photos of the family to remind us of the big picture. Accordingly, on the wall directly in front of my computer, I have hung an inspiring portrait of a large jar of peanut butter. Finally, each day try to be thankful for something. If you adopt this spirit of gratefulness, you will start to feel better about your life. In my case, I'm honestly thankful for two special people, Mr. Kraft and Mr. Nielsen. They make great peanut butter and ice cream. Ben and Jerry are close seconds. All this has led me to form a new philosophy of life, which I call the "you are what you think you would like to eat" theory. This theory has wonderful advantages over all the others. You don't necessarily need any food on hand. All you do is simply choose what food you think you would like to eat. Remember, it's all about choice. You may eat awful stuff like spinach and your sister-in-law's low-cost casseroles, but you can also choose to think that you are eating peanut butter and ice cream instead. Another good thing about this technique is that it's a democratic concept. Poor people and those living in prison may assume this healthy, philosophical approach. It's a wonder that the government hasn't adopted this inventive policy. It wouldn't cost them a cent. Homeless people could pretend that they were eating as well as the rich. Bon appetit, and remember, it's all about choice. Today's retired affirmation. Thanks to Viagra, I am firmly, quite firmly in touch with my inner feelings. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the Retirement Coach channel, as well as provide comments as we seek to expand the videos. Have a great day, and get ready for retirement rule number 42, soon to come. Thanks for watching.